Shalom, everybody. Shalom, YouTube. This is Akben, Moshe Ben Yahuda Yisrael. First off, I want to say all praises and great glory to the Most High, His begotten Son, King Yahushua HaMashiach. Hope all is well on y'all end. I want to talk about this subject. I seen the CNN message on my iPod talking about the millennials. Like if you're under the age of 40, I think you consider a millennial if you was born between the years of 19, I think like 19 after 1982 into 96, you're a millennial. But like I said, I'm an 80s baby, so I guess I'll be considered a millennial. I'm gonna own that. But I want to read this article on CNN and share my thoughts about it. I think the millennials, first it was probably Gen X got screwed over, but I think the millennials got screwed over the most. My generation, the millennials, the 80s babies and the early 90s babies, because many millennials are still living with their parents. It's hard for people in my generation to get a home or even make enough money to start a family. And so I'm gonna go ahead and read the article on CNN. I've got it on the screen share. So I'm gonna go ahead and read the article. I appreciate everybody that's tuning in. All right, let me get the article. Shalom to Raphael Yahoo. Shalom, brother. Okay, CNN politics. CNN. Many millennials are worse off than their parents. A first in American history. The article was published January 11th, 2020. 7:05 a.m. on Saturday, January 11th, 2020. On paper, it looks like Scott Lawson is doing better than his father was at the same age. At 29, Lawson has a college degree and earns more money, but he doesn't feel he's moving up in the world. Yeah, a lot of millennials, some millennials got good jobs, but they ain't moving up in the world. They probably in the same position on their jobs and they making good money, but they can't afford a mortgage. But you see a lot of millennials, they don't want to rent. They want to own. Ain't nothing wrong renting. If you got a good job, get you a 2 or 3 bedroom apartment. Ain't nothing wrong with it. You're just gonna have to get you a double wide trailer. Okay, let me continue reading. When his father Craig was 29, he was already married, owned a home in Payson, Utah, and had 2 of his 5 children. Now 64, Craig Lawson worked as a mechanical engineer, earning about $20,000 a year at the time, or about $50,000 in today's dollars. Even though he didn't finish college, his wife Kathy was a stay-at-home mom. Yeah, you see, back in the boomer generation and some of the Generation X generation, wives could have be stay-at-home moms. Now these days, most women they can't be stay-at-home wives. In my opinion, I think women should be stay-at-home wives because when you have your wife be on these jobs around these other men, temptation flowing in the air, the male co-workers, they don't respect your wife. They're trying to flirt with your wife and trying to set something up on a slick. I don't like that. That's why I say Western civilization is evil, man. It's an abomination. The woman's job is supposed to be a stay-at-home mom, according to the ancient world. She's supposed to be being a homemaker. She don't supposed to be on these jobs. But like I said, sometimes your girlfriend or wife, sometimes it takes, but sadly in this generation, it takes a 2-parent household. It takes both sides to make an income. And you gotta do what you gotta do. My parents done it. My parents done it to support me and my brother. My mom will work, my dad work, it's just it is what it is. But it's a picture of him and his daddy right there. Scott Lawson doesn't feel he's doing well as his father at the same age. Scott, the youngest of the kids, is a marketing manager for a health and beauty company based in nearby Provo, Utah. Though he earns about 60,000 annually, man, that's a lot of money. 60,000 a year, about 20% more than his dad did at his age. He is living with his parents because he doesn't feel he could afford to buy a place of his own thanks to soaring house prices. Yeah, that's ridiculous. Yeah, the housing market is going up for houses. It's like, dude, I tell Scott, if I could have talked to Scott, I'd be like, man, Scott, you would be better coming to the South or get you a trailer or rent an apartment. Because a mortgage is a death note, man. Some people gonna be paying on a mortgage even after they die. Even if you pay your mortgage off, you still gotta pay that property taxes. But let me continue reading the article. Why his dad was able to purchase a house for a little over twice his annual salary. Scott Nelson says he had more to spend than 5 times his yearly paycheck. The prospect of taking care of a family or buying a normal, decent home seems like far off dreams that I will have to reconsider in another 5 years, says Scott Lawson. Noting that living at home is horrible for his social life, but is a financial sound idea. Dude, get your apartment, bruh. Scott, if you don't like living with your parents, but I understand some millennials are doing that. They living with their parents and they saving up money. And there's nothing wrong living with your parents. You see, as a people, especially our people, Israelites or so-called black people, we like to belittle each other for still living with your parents. Ain't nothing wrong with living with your parents. Because let me tell you something. In other communities, they stay with their parents till they get on their feet or till they get married. Like in a Latino community, it'd be a Latino man, and he might have his girlfriend. They gonna stay with their parents till they get themselves together and get married. Then they get out on their own. But you see, our people, so-called black people, we want to kick our children out soon as 18. That's dangerous. You don't do that, man. We want to kick our children out soon as they turn 18. Get out, get out. That's toxic. Especially our daughters, man. A daughter should not be able to leave her father's home till she get married to a righteous man. That's how it is in the scriptures. You see, Western civilization destroyed us as a people, man. It did a number on our people. But let me continue getting back to the article, man, before I start rambling on other subjects. All right, where was I? Okay, even though the U.S. economy is growing, they claiming that the U.S. economy is growing, according to a recent CNN poll, 76% of Americans think it's doing better than it has in decades. Not everyone is prospering. That is true. Not everyone is prospering. Millennials are on track to be the first generation not to exceed their parents in terms of job, status, or income, studies showed. Democrat presidential candidates had seized on that reality, rolling out plans for erasing crippling student loan debt and guaranteeing health care, designed in large part to appeal to a generation that feels it can't get ahead. That is true. A lot of millennials feel like they can't get ahead. A lot of millennials fell into the college trap. They paying student debt. Now, I got nothing against people going to college. If you want to go to college, do your thing. But be aware of that student debt. You got people with these big title degrees, master's degrees, associates, bachelors, and all that. They work in, low end jobs, making $11 an hour, $12 an hour, and they struggling. And they got to pay all that student loan debt, man. It's just ridiculous. It's ridiculous what they doing to people, man, with these student loan debts. All right, next paragraph. Coming of age in a financial crisis. Millennials, which the Pew Research Center classifies as the generation born between 1981 and 1996. So we consider millennials. If I was born in 84, 84 up in here, 1984, May born. But let me continue. Have faced challenges. They came of age at the worst possible moment when the economy collapsed in the Great Recession, said Michael Hout, a sociology professor at New York University. The U.S. economy is not supporting a continual increase in operate Salakia. Let me slow down. I know I get excited. I get too passionate when I read, but there ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong. That's how you're supposed to be. You're supposed to be passionate when you're into something. Occupational status to the extent it was dead. Compounding the problem is that millennials' parents did benefit from a upward shift in job status, making it even harder to surpass their accomplishment. All right, let's see. Millennials, especially black millennials or Israelite millennials, have lower homeownership rates due to lower home ownership rates due to previous generations. Are you a millennial and unable to buy a home or apartment? Tell us about it here. You could be featured in an upcoming CNN story. That is true. You know, a lot of black millennials, you know, they struggle to get homes, you know, and you know, some of our sisters they could get homes through to the government programs, but for the brothers, they make it tough for the brothers, you know, especially if the brothers got a felony and stuff, been in jail. That's why I say the justice system is corrupt. They make it difficult for brothers to get back on their feet when they get out of jail or the prison, man. That's why I say, man, it's evil. But you got these white convicts, they get out of prison, they get a second chance. Don't matter what they did, they get a second chance. But if it was a brother, he could do the same crime that that white inmate did. He get out, he get out on parole, good behavior. He gonna have that black X on his back. That black X on his back, meaning that he can't. It's gonna be hard for him to get a job. You know, that's bull crap, man. Straight up bull crap. Well, you're a convicted felon, we can't hire you. But he did his damn time. That should be enough right there. He served his time in the pen. He did his 10 years, all 15, 20 years, whatever how many years he did. Give him another chance. That's why I said if I was running the system, soon as somebody get out of prison, they have a clean slate. It doesn't matter what they did, clean their slate, erase their record, a clean slate because they paid for it with the time they served. That's the logical right there. That's using logic. Come on now. He did 25 years, release him. We serve him to 25 years. He did 15 years. We get him out on parole. We're gonna clean his slate. He served his time. You know, he sacrificed his, you know, he paid his dues. But this system don't believe in second chances when it comes to brothers. They don't believe in second chances. Oh, wicked system, man. That's why the Most High gonna steamroll the system, man. It got to go. It got to go. Because, you know, but let me continue reading, bro, because I'll get off on subject. I'll be rambling, start shooting from the hip with my mouth. But all right, among Americans born in the late 1980s, only 44% were in jobs with higher social economic status than their parents when they both were age 30, while 49% have positions on lower status, according to who published a study on millennials in the 2019 Stanford Center of Poverty and Inequality Pathway magazine. That's a far cry from those born in the late 1930s, some 70% of whom did better than their parents. Yeah, they're talking about the boomers, the baby boomer generation. The rate has drifted downward since, but millennials are first to fall below 50%. Another study found that only half of those born in 1984 earned more than their parents about the age of 30, compared to 92% of those born in 1940. Yeah, man, you see some of the boomers, man, they got the attitude. I got mine, so F y'all. You know, I got mine. Y'all go out there and get y'all. You know, they got the pensions and stuff. Let's see, they got a little chart right here. Only half of millennials are earning more than their parents. Dang. Yeah, they got 1984, the year I was born. Let me see what's going on in the chat room. Shalom, man and woman. Shalom. Good to see you in here. Yeah, I'm reading the article about the millennials, but yeah, the millennials, yeah, they got it worse off. And it's gonna probably be worse for the next generation. What the whole goal of the American dream is for the next generation to surpass the previous generation. But what happened to that? You know, they just got too greedy and stuff, and they want to get rid of the middle class. They want America to become the half and the have-nots. which is gonna make the country become a third world country. Let's see, next paragraph. A big part of the American dream is that each generation will do better than one that preceded. Exactly, said David Gruskin, a sociology professor at Stanford and one of the authors of the second study, which was published in the journal Science in 2017. That has been part of which supposed to make the country special and distinctive. When it just a coin flip, we're not living up to that commitment. It is pretty fundamental part of what we say this country can deliver, and we're not. Yeah, and look, rising houses and college costs. Man, why in the world are they raising up the house prices and college costs? That don't make no sense. Doesn't make no sense. It's like, okay, y'all raising up. How y'all gonna help? How y'all gonna put people in these houses when the average American probably can't afford a house? But you know what's gonna happen? People gonna start building them cardboard homes, like them container homes. They're gonna start living off the grid, start building their own homes. And then the government gonna try to oppress them for doing that. Just like they do the homeless when they build their tent cities in them cities. They build like they live tent cities. The government, they oppress them, they tell them to disband their tent cities. Wicked ass government, man. Tell you, boy, they wicked. Like they created all this land, man. How dare the government want you to pay for land when the Most High created that land? That's why I say, man, this system is corrupt, it's wicked. And I know the scriptures say we gotta obey the law of the land, but I can't wait till the world obey the law of the Most High. How about that? When the world obey the law of the Most High, that's what I want to see. They're gonna have no choice but to obey the law of the Most High. Or either get down with the law or lay down and burn in the lake of fire. But all right, let me continue reading this. More than a dozen millennials told CNN of their struggles to meet or exceed their parents' job status or lifestyle. Some had trouble landing good paying jobs, while others found that housing prices, student loans, and other expenses were dragging them down. Take Brianna Garcia, 26, of San Antonio, Texas, the first of her family to graduate college, the Hispanic woman. She earned a bachelor's degree in education 2 years ago from Our Lady of the Lake University in her hometown. She had hoped to become an elementary school teacher, but districts was downsizing at the time she was applying. No, they probably didn't want to hire her because she was Hispanic. She'd have probably been a Becky, a white woman, they'd have hired her. Because sometimes these hiring, they discriminate towards non-whites. She brought in her search looking for something a little higher paying to help me work my way up. But she was repeatedly thwarted by a lack of experience. Oh crap. Okay. She got a degree, right? She got a bachelor's degree. That's BS. Train her up so she could get experience. See, that's BS when they say lack of experience, that means you're not white. When you're a non-white, they want, well, you don't have the experience, but you could be qualified, but you just don't got the complexion for the freaking connection. That's what it really means. Come on now, if somebody lack experience, you train them up so they could get experience. That's the logical thing to do. That's the logical thing to do. So we're like, oh, thwarted by lack of experience, man. That's BS. They giving her red tea. They should have hired her, so she could get the experience in her field that she went to college for. Okay, let me continue reading. Finally, with the help of her mom, she landed a job in March at a medical clinic, doing filing for $11 an hour. While her parents had their struggles and relied on government assistance for a time, they were able to buy a house by the time her dad was 30 and raise two children. Her father, 51, was encountered at a bakery and now a payroll supervisor at a shoe company. Her mother, 49, worked in medical records. My parents made it for the most part, but they always wanted better for me, said Garcia, who lives at home and hasn't started paying off her 27,000 in student loans because her income is too low. Oh man, man, A lot of people in that, a lot of people in her same position, they still paying student loan debts because they ain't making enough money to pay off them student loan debts. They got to pay their other bills too. I'm trying to do so and work hard, but with this job market, that doesn't feel very open, and the housing costs that are unrealistically high. It feels impossible sometimes to do better than my parents. All I want to do is have a stable job so that when my parents need my help, I could do what she said. For Sarah Clinton, 34, the problem isn't with her career. She feels that she and her husband both have good, stable jobs with decent salaries and the ability to advance. She works with the homeless after earning a master's in social work, and he sells long-term care insurance while pursuing his MBA. But the Waltham, Massachusetts couple barely make enough to afford their 2,300 monthly rent and other life expenses. Wow, they paying $2,300 of rent. Man, that's ridiculous, man. But I heard like the cost of living in New York is a nightmare, and in LA, man. Like most people in New York, they can't live by themselves. If they gotta probably have a damn good job to live by themselves. But that's what they want, though. They want it to be like the half and the have nots. They want to get rid of the middle class. You know, that's why I say this country is destined to become a third world country because it's on its way out. It's got to be purged. It's got to be destroyed by the righteous divine force of the Most High Yah. You know, just like all these ancient wicked empires was destroyed by the divine, ancient, righteous indignation force of the Most High Yah. This one's gonna be purged too. We ain't gonna have to worry about no rent crossing the kingdom of heaven and Yah's golden kingdom of heaven. Because especially us Israelites, man, those who make it into the kingdom, how dare he to charge us rent in our own kingdom, in our own holy land? That's they liable to get their ass kicked into the lake of fire for that problem. Shit, how dare he, man? If I make it to the kingdom, how dare he to charge me a rent? I'll backslap him. Then read scriptures to them and tell them to repent. First off, there ain't gonna be none of that going on because they're gonna be operating in the righteous rules of the Most High. You know, I'm just joking, but ain't none of that gonna be going on. Ain't gonna be charging us no rent. You know, everything gonna be righteous. Ain't nothing righteous in this country though. This country don't even know righteous when they slap them in the face. Never did know righteous. This country never did know righteous. But let's see, home prices has risen faster than inflation in 1980. Okay, so back in the days, a typical home sold for about at least $200,000, adjusted for inflation, according to U.S. Census Bureau's data. Now it's more than over 300,000. Damn! So the average house today, it'll probably be about almost 300,000. So back in the day, it was like 100,000 or 200,000. Damn! So you could imagine for the next generation, like the Millennials or Generation Z, I'm talking about the young children, man, when they become adults, man, it might be $1 million just for a 3-bedroom house. Man, that's some ridiculous stuff, man. That's ridiculous. Saving to buy a house or start a family doesn't seem feasible at the moment. Clinton said her parents, meanwhile, served in the military and received housing allowances. Eventually, they brought her home off the base in New Hampshire after they left the service. Her dad took another government job and her mother became a nurse. They want me to have a child, purchase a home, but I can't do that now. Clinton said it's a goal that we feel that's much further away from reaching. Shit, not Jakes and Eves, man. Our people still multiplying. They ain't worrying about this shit. Hey, that's how you know Israel. We Israel, man. All of these stipulations they trying to make it, man. Our people still multiplying. That's a blessing. All praise to the Most High, you know. Man, I'll tell that couple, man. Y'all have a child anyway, damn it. Don't let that stop y'all from having a child, man. You know. And they doing that by design because they want to decrease the population. So by they trying to do all these stuff, they want to decrease the population, you know, the elite. Let's see. Wealth creation is lagging too. When it comes to wealth, millennials are falling behind as well. They typically have much less net worth than Generation X. Households did when each generation was between 25 or 34 years old. According to a recent government accountability office study of Federal Reserve Bank data, the median wealth of millennial households was just over 20,000, while Gen X had about 31,250, according to the GAO. First time home buyers are getting older. Let's see, okay. They got a chart right here. So in 1995, they was 31 years old when they brought their first home. 2019, 33. Oh, I'm sure it's older than that now. You might have first time home buyers being their 40s. But the way I look at it like this, man, if you could find your apartment, get your apartment, man. It doesn't matter as long as you got your own place, you got your own roof over your head. You know, because I know you got some of our people on YouTube, they want to belittle those who live in an apartment because they got a house. Man, the way I look at it, all that shit gonna be destroyed in the end times, man. When shit hit the fan, I'm being real. You gotta be a realist. When shit hit the damn fan, your ass gonna be forced to leave that damn five bedroom house or even that one bedroom apartment. Because when it gets real, you better hope you in the line. You better hope you in tune with the spirit of the Most High. You know, not to be all doom and gloom here, but yeah, you gotta think of the long term, man. Don't belittle your brothers and sisters. Be glad they got a roof over their head, man. You know, that's a blessing to have a roof over your head because you got millions of people homeless in America. This is supposed to be, they claim it's supposed to be the greatest land of opportunity in the world. Why in the hell you got people homeless? They should have no damn homeless people, man. There should be no such thing as homeless people in this country. Just to show you how wicked this damn country is. You know, they raising the house prices up. Instead of letting all these damn immigrants in here taking all the damn jobs, y'all need to build home. Y'all need to build homes for the homeless and get the homeless off the streets. Get them off them damn cold streets, man. But that's what's wrong with this damn country. They want to be the damn world police. I've been saying that, man. Me and my parents been talking about that since I was a teenager, man. The USA, they want to be the world police. They want to police the damn whole world. Man, every country got their own issues. Let them deal with their own issues themselves and take care of your American citizens first. What happened to being America first? But y'all letting all these immigrants here, you know, some of them can't speak a lick of damn English, and and you got Americans been living here for 20 years, and they still struggling to get by. But these immigrants, man, y'all giving them all these damn benefits and stuff. You know, it's wicked, man. It's wicked. Let me see what's going on in the chat. Yeah. More like the worst land of opportunity. I hope the era of the Gentiles does not last too long. That has been an agenda for centuries. Exactly. hmm But yeah, they want to make it harder for each new generation that's coming up to get a home or to get good jobs because they want it to be the half and the have-nots. Just like in the ancient European times when you had the nobles and the commoners and the poor people. And actually, the commoners was like one borderline poor, and the nobles was like the elite, the rich. You know, had everything, the half and the have-nots. That's why I say nothing new under the sun. They just following the same European ancestors that they was getting oppressed under. You know, they doing the same thing that their ancestors done to them in England when they try to flee England and they came to the new so-called New World, purged the Indians, the Native Americans, and took over. And now they doing the same stuff they done to. I say it's the same repeated process. It's the same repeated process. Let's see. Part of the reason is that millennials are less likely to be homeowners at the age. Some 43% of millennials households own homes compared to 51 of Gen X, according to the GAO. Student loans are also an issue. Exactly. Yes, student loans is an issue. Several millennials told CNN that their college debts are crushing their ability to advance. Ouch. Shoo, man, that's not good. Dang. An issue their parents largely didn't have to contend with. Young families had 1,415 in education debt on average in 1989, according to an Urban Institute calculation of Federal Reserve Bank data, which look at those aged 18 to 29. The burden soared to 13,000 by 2016. Millennials are carrying more student loans. The average student loan debt for young adults ages 18 through 29 has increased nearly tenfold since late 1980s. Let's see, okay, 1989. So back in 1989, I'm looking at this chart here. Back in 1989, the student loan debt was like 1,415. So back in the days, it was cheaper. But the rise of inflation and the things going up, look, they got the little years. 1992. Okay, so like in the mid 90s, it was going up to like 4,000, 6,000. Damn, man, inflation, they doing that by design. You're absolutely correct, random woman. That's all about design. They know what they doing, man. They know what they doing. They know what they doing. So in 2016, it's about 13,000. So we in 2020, it might be like 20,000 now, 15,000 at least. If it wasn't for her student loans, Kathy Israel, wow, she got Israel in the last name, but I bet you she a Gentile, though. She ain't no Israelite. Kathy Israel would be able to live on her own, though she purposely attend a state law school to keep costs in check. She still accumulated 120,000 in student loan debt. Woo! Man, that's a lot. Shoo! Man, let's see, $120,000, man. That's a house of a trailer or something. The 30-year-old works in compliance for a Big Four auditing firm, but she have to move back with her parents because of her 1,200 or $1,200 monthly student loan debt. Okay, so she got to pay that. Man, that's a big bill, man. $1,200 a month for a student loan debt. Ouch, man. Her parents didn't. Her parents didn't initially finish college, but grew her mother's family costume jewelry business into a successful company while raising four children. Her dad later earned her dad later earned his bachelor's degree at a state college, incurring no debt, and got a job as a statistician. His master's degree was paid for by his employer. They were building a life, said Israel, who lives in St. Petersburg, Florida. I am stagnant. Quote, she says, I am stagnant. You can't get ahead. You can only get behind if you ain't, let's see, you can only get behind if you ain't conscious. Man, yep. So a lot of millennials, man, they struggling, you know. Oh yeah, it's kind of tough out there for the millennials. And it's gonna get tougher and tougher probably if they don't do nothing about it for the next generation. You know, that's why when I look at these young children, man, especially our young children, man, I feel sorry for them, because man, the way the country going, that's why I say, man, this it's got to end, man. It's got to end, this captivity, man, because I was thinking to myself, I was like, man, with all the our people, man, you got the brothers talking about the SYMB. They don't want to deal with sisters no more. Man, if the Most High don't do nothing about it, Israel gonna return to the kingdom as the gray race. The Israelites gonna become the gray race. you know, Israelites left the land black. They gonna come back to the land beige. That ain't gonna happen, no. Because a lot of these brothers that's talking that SYMBM crap, talking about going overseas, they can't even leave the damn country because some of them probably felons and stuff. And the way I look at it, don't matter where you go, brother or sister, you still can't escape the curse of Deuteronomy 28. You're still gonna be looked at as the scourge of this planet because they know who you are. Let's see. I'm glad I didn't graduate from school or even go to college to pay all those loans though. Yeah, that the public food system, 12 years of being a fool, teaching you how to be a slave in this country. It doesn't matter what's your nationality, whether you're Israelite or Gentile, the public food system is not benefiting nobody in this society. It doesn't matter who you are. The public food system ain't benefiting nobody. It doesn't matter if you're black, Hispanic, white, Asian, East Indian, purple, green, Namekian, elf, dwarf, super saiyan, the public food system ain't benefiting nobody. Nobody. But yeah, man, the millennials, yeah, consider our generation. Yeah, it's hard out there because most millennials, man, they still living with their parents. And like we mentioned earlier, we the only group of people that like to clown each other for still living with their parents. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Some people have no choice. And I know you, and I know most don't want to get out on their own, because it's a good feeling to be out on your own. It's a good feeling. It's a blessing to be out on your own, especially as a man, have your own place. You know, all praise to the Most High. He made a way for me to have my own place. I'm grateful to the Most High for that. You know, but yeah, let's see. That is true, Raphael Yahoo. Yeah, let me because our people and the Gentiles need to depend on the Most High Yah to get them out of those loans. Loans. That is true. And you see a lot of people, they don't, you see the way the way the world's going, brother, they want to, the more they drift closer away from the Most High, because this country is becoming more atheist by the minute. It's like they don't want nothing to do with the Bible. They look at the Bible as, oh, that's old, that's tradition, that's religion. The Bible has nothing to do with religion, man. Religion has manipulated the Bible and manipulated people's minds with the Bible. That's what religion does. The religion is the key to solve all humanity's problem. First, solve our people's problem and humanity's problem. I don't care what people say, you know, because that's one thing about that holy book, that Bible. It will tell you when you're wrong, when you're doing something that you're not supposed to be doing. It will convict you. It will convict you. And that's why people stay away from it. That's why they stay away from the scriptures, because the scriptures will cut them. Because I know when I read certain scriptures, when I read the Bible myself and I read certain scriptures, man, I get cut. I feel convicted, man. I get cut. I'm just being real. Especially like, you know, but man, it's just such a blessing, man. That's why I say, brothers, man, y'all be on that semen retention game. Y'all be on that game. Gee, I'm probably about, let's see, 23 days sober, man. It's a good thing too. Voice getting deeper, my skin glowing, man, skin getting clear. Stay on the path, brothers, because that pornography, man, that's from the enemy, man. That's to destroy your masculinity. Each time, you release your seed to that field, it kills your masculinity, it lowers your confidence, it lowers your energy too. It lowers your aura. The more you hold on to your seed, man, you're gonna raise your aura up and you're gonna get on that level with the Most High, man. Yeah, so man, pray about it too, man. Pray for strength. Whenever you get an urge, pray for strength. But yeah, man, millennials, man, it got it worse off. But it all started like I'm sure some Gen X's, they probably had worse off too. But the millennials, it's like each generation that comes after is getting worse and worse. All righty. Yeah, let me see something right quick. Stop. Let's see. Five reasons millennials are worse off financially than Gen X. Now I'm on another article. Hope it don't have no damn pop-up thing. Let's see. Let me screen share this. Sometimes it's good to read another article from a different source. Share screen. Yeah, there we go. Right here. Let's see. Hold up. I'm on the inc.com. No, I don't want to subscribe. Financially, the Gen X's were at the same age. Why are young people so broke? The Great Recession certainly didn't help, but it's far from the whole story. A lot of bad things you hear said about millennials are straight up myths. Young people are self-centered, disloyal, and lazy. Older folks moan. Oh yeah, that's the stereotypes that the older people see about us millennials. They say we lazy, disloyal, self-centered. That's not true. All millennials ain't like that, you know. And first of all, whether you a baby boomer, Gen X, millennial, or zillennial, or whatever, all generations has their flaws, man. I just want to put that out there. All generations have their flaws. You got assholes in all generations, just like you got humble people in all generations. I'm just being real. You got lazy Gen Xers, you got lazy baby boomers, you got lazy millennials, you got hardworking Gen Xers, you got hardworking millennials and hardworking baby boomers. All right, let me continue. Well, data shows that while they may be true, today's young adults are no less self-centered and flexibility obsessed than other generations were at their same age. The problem generally isn't the current zeitgeist, it's the foibles of youth in general. Well, that word is, these white folks make up some crazy weird ass words. Foibles? Damn big ass words, man. I'm gonna just say it the best I can. Shit. But anyway, but there is one clear exception. Millennials rarely are way broker than the last generation was at the same age. When the Federal Reserve Bank of St. Louis compared millennials in 2016 to Gen X's 15 years earlier, Quartz reports they found millennials today are worse off than Gen X's were in 2001. And in fact, millennials net, maybe I need to drink some water. Let me take a sip of water. They found millennials today are worse off than Gen X's in 2001. In fact, millennials' net worth average around 40,000 less than Gen X's at the same life stage. No, it's not all down to the Great Recession and avocado toasts. Why is that? There are two obvious answers. Some of you are now doubting, shouting out. Yes, the Great Recession is certainly a factor. Millennials started in their working lives in one of the worst economic environments in generations. But no, it's not true. They also There are also avocado toast and gobble financial illiterates. The same Federal Reserve research found millennials have no more credit card debt than the last generation and actually have more retirement savings, though they did have more student loan debt. The real causes of the hefty wealth gap seems to be twofold. First, as Yili Sheehan and Paul Morris, the authors of the Fed research, point out, well, various sociological millennials just ain't chasing wealth as early as previous generations. Society is in a state of transition as the life cycle continues to extend. Sheehan and Morris note all to the same thing. In everyday language, young people are taking longer to launch into adulthood these days. That is true. I could agree with him on that. Yeah, because a lot of young people, they still want to be forever young. Let's see. I want to get down to the reasons, man. Let's see. Life is just way more expensive for young people these days. If millennials are taking longer to leave than less, that's quite possible. That's quite possible because it's wildly more expensive to do so. BI's Hillary Howell carefully documents. She lays out in several details ways life is just way more expensive for millennials than it was for previous generations. Yeah, rent going up too. I'm gonna just scroll down, man. I ain't reading all this stuff, so y'all can just I'm just looking at it and I'm gonna just commentate on some of the stuff I see. That is true. Yep, buying a home is more expensive. Rent is going on, i.e., New York, California, San Francisco. And I think the reason why they make the rent go up because they want a certain amount of people to live in those areas. They want to keep the blacks out. They want to keep the poor people out, especially our people. They don't want our people to live in the good parts of the city. That's why I say, man, when it comes to our people, man, so-called Israelites, we better off living in the outskirts in the country, man, in land, on fields, living off the land in the country. That's where we belong. We belong in the fields. We belong unset apart in a country, like on land. That's where we belong. We don't belong in no damn city. Leave that for Esau, man. Leave that for the Edomite. You know, we belong in nature. We belong around the trees and the pastures. That way when it get nighttime, we can look at the sea of stars in the sky at night. We can look at the sea of stars at night, man. Look at the beautiful creation of the Most High. You can't see that in no city. You can't see the stars at night in a city. Let's see. College is wildly more expensive. Yep, college is going up. Child care is super expensive. Yeah, if you don't have insurance. And you see, even though some of us we may got these low-end jobs, some of these low-end jobs got benefits, like healthcare. They got insurance, for and that's why another reason why some millennials they still be at some of these low-end jobs because they got good benefits. If you got a job with benefits, you might want to hold on to that. And that's the key. That's the key thing. If you're looking for a job, find a job with benefits. Find a job with benefits, especially if you got children. Find a job with benefits. Health insurance is a massive burden. Yeah, like everything going up, college going up, rent going up, health insurance going up, child care going up. Okay, so that must be the 5 reasons. All right. Okay, yeah, that's the 5 reasons. Buying a home is more expensive. Rent or higher too. College is wildly more expensive. Child care is super expensive. Health insurance is a massive burden. Yeah, and a lot of millennial men don't have children, and women, but mainly the men. I think I remember somebody mentioned they say like most of the millennial men they might not have children, at least a good percentage of them. And then you got the MGTOW movement going up, you got the red pillars and all that going on. That's part of decreasing birth rates too. That's why I say it's a wicked system, man. It's anti-family system. It's an anti-family system. All right, let me remove this. Stop. But yeah, like I said, I'll let me see something in the comments. Let's see what he said. True religion is to divide our Yasharite people and the Gentiles from the Most High Yah, but not Hashatan because he has deceived the whole world. Yep, facts, facts, facts. But I appreciate everybody from coming on. I'm about to end the stream. I don't want to stay on too long because I got a lot of stuff to do. I gotta go get my clothes and fold them. And then I might go work on a project or something. I don't go to work till later on the day, and I'm off tomorrow. So all praise to the Most High. Look like we had a rainy day, but ain't nothing wrong with a rainy day. You know what you could do on a rainy day? You could either listen to some smooth jazz music while it's pouring out raining, or you could study, or read you a good book. Find you something to do, and that's the key. When you're on this semen retention journey, you find you something to do. Work on a hobby, work on a project, exercise. Keep your mind occupied, because when your mind is idle, the devil gonna tempt you to relapse. I'm just putting that out there for any brothers that's struggling with PMO and addicted to pornography and masturbation. Man, we gotta break this habit, brothers. Make 2020 a PMO free year. Make 2020 the year that you overcome this demon by the help of Yeshua HaMashiach, Jesus Christ. You know, we could do this because we conquerors in His name. We conquerors, man. We more than conquerors. I'm being real, man. Because a lot of not too many Israelite brothers speak on this issue, especially in these damn camps. Man, one of the only brothers that started speaking about this was Brother New Breed. He started speaking about the semen retention and no-fap. Brother New Breed, shout out to that brother New Breed. But some of these camps, they don't speak on this type of issue. They want us to talk about, they could break down scriptures and give you the whole genealogy of all that stuff and precept upon precept, but they don't talk about issues like that and the importance of semen retention, and how to preserve your seed, your life force, your creative force. But they look at this little channel like this, oh, this he a nobody, he talking about that. I don't care what you think about me. That goes for anybody. I don't care what nobody think about me, because the way I see it, I came out of my dad's loins by myself, into my mother womb by myself, and I'm going back into the earth by myself. You know what I mean? When I'm going back into the earth by myself, when they bury me in the ground, when I cease to exist, until it's time for me to be resurrected for judgment by the Most High. But yeah. Man, I don't care what she is. That's her business. I ain't worrying about her. Or you talking about the one that's for the ADOS? Yeah, that's what they say. Yeah, they say she go that she'll go that way. She'll last. Yvette Cornell. Yeah, they say she'll last, man. I don't know, man. I don't know what's wrong with some of our sisters, man. But let me tell you something about these sisters that go that. They still desire to get that rod up in them. It's because I don't care. They could act all masculine all they want. They still have they still have that one function that will still keep them a female. They bleed once a month. What's going on, Eve? Shalom, Eve. Shalom, Eve. Let's see. I think that ADOS is a trap. That's in my own opinion. Yeah, I don't get down with all these political movements like ADOS, Black Lives Matter, man. That's all political scams, man. They got, first it was Black Lives Matter, and they got All Life Matters. Like I see, All Lives Matters is just code word for Black Lives Don't Matter. That's what it really means. Then they got the ones for the police, Blue Lives Matter. What's going to be next? Green Lives Matter for the military? Green Lives Matter? Mm-hmm. But yeah, for any millennials out there, man, keep y'all heads up. New subscriber, B Sparrow on Buzz Tweet Radio. Subscribe to your channel. Well, shout out to B Sparrow. Thank you for subscribing, B Sparrow. I just saw the notification. Thank you for subscribing to my channel, B Sparrow on Buzz Tweet Radio. Appreciate it. I appreciate all my supporters and subscribers, mainly my supporters. Like I say, y'all like the video, y'all share it, y'all comment. Don't be afraid to comment. Share y'all thoughts. But yeah. But these movements like Black Lives Matter and ADOS, man, it's all set up. And you got these race hustlers out there like Umar Johnson claiming he want to build a school. He ain't building no school, man. He just wants y'all money. That brother just wants y'all money, man. He a hustler. He a hustler. He ain't no different from Cash Flow Dollar and TD Snakes, man. That goes for the conscious community too. All these conscious community clowns, man, they some buffoons. They straight up buffoons with all these buffoonery with the debates. They ain't about helping the people. A lot of these clowns, they talk black, but they sleep white. They could talk all that black power crap all day long, but they sleep white. That goes for the pro black men and women. I can't take that people serious. That's why they come against the Bible, because the Bible gonna put them in check. The word of Most High gonna put them in check and correct them on their buffoonery. That's why they hate the Israelites. And I'm not talking about the campers. I'm talking about the Israelites that's pushing this truth and sincerely and righteousness. Shalom, B Sparrow. Shalom. Let's see. Besides, Umar is with the Brotherhood. Possible, could be. But yeah, like these clowns like Tariq Nasheed, the one who made the Hidden Color series, you can't take these clowns serious, man, because they got their own agendas. You're exactly, Sister Eve. You're right about that. Too many of them. There's so many black race hustlers out there on YouTube. It's sickening. Yep, but they don't want to teach the truth. They still want to say, "Oh, we Africans, we have." They act like they scared to say we're Israelites, or they don't want to come up to the Israelites. But yeah, like I want to say, like any millennials out there, man, y'all keep y'all head up, man. Y'all keep y'all head up. And to any millennial, man, first seek the Most High. Seek the Most High. Learn who you are. I'm talking about to any millennials out there that don't know who they are. Any black millennial, man, seek the Most High in Christ and come into the knowledge of who you are. Get knowledge yourself. Because the Most High will make a way out of no way. If a man close the door on you, the Most High open up two more opportunities for you. Yeah, he claiming he want to build a school, and he mad at Monty Woodgram because Monty Woodgram exposing and clowning, but that brother Monty Woodgram trying to wake people up, trying to help y'all out. Yeah, his skits be funny. He be mocking the hell out of them, but he trying to wake y'all up and trying to tell y'all, man, he a scam. He's scamming y'all. You know, it takes a lot of money to renovate a building, especially an old rundown school like that. You gotta hire electricians, you gotta hire plumbers, you gotta hire everything, all the utility people. You gotta hire people to come renovate. They gotta probably repaint the building. Then he have the audacity to say he want to hire black construction workers and have them do free labor. The audacity of this clown, man. Ain't no construction company gonna want to do free labor, and should not do free labor, man. They putting their bodies on the line. They putting their bodies on the line, man, doing construction work. That's why I say, man, that school ain't going nowhere. They ain't gonna build no school. But anyway, I'm about to end this live stream. Y'all have a blessed day. You know, y'all can rewatch the broadcast. When I read the article about the millennials and all that. Let me let y'all leave a comment in the comment section if y'all want. But like I said, y'all have a blessed day, man. May the Most High keep y'all, shine His face upon y'all in Yeshua's name. Like we about to get us some rain out here. That's all good. It's all good. We're getting us a rainy day. But man, y'all be blessed, man. Most High willing, I'll probably upload a video or do a live stream sometime this week. Cause on StreamYard, you get the 20-hour limit, 20-hour limit for the free version. So I'm trying to watch my time You know, because my other one time I went over, they didn't want to reset my hours. Yeah, YouTube be on their funny stuff. Exactly, Sister B Sparrow. Free labor, where they do that at exactly? Nobody want to do nothing for free, especially construction work. You got it, man. Nobody, nothing's for free in this world. Nothing's for free. But that's what Umar Johnson wanted. He wanted to hire black construction workers to do the free labor. Man, they look at Umar Johnson and look at him crazy. They probably would slap him steady. We ain't doing nothing for free. Yeah, YouTube be messing with the message. Yeah, YouTube, man, they be on a funny game. They be subscribed. They be stopping our subscribers. Like they take away subscribers. They probably unclick y'all notification bells or take a like. They probably take a like from my video. That's what I say, man. They just be on their games. I remember when Umar got mad at black people for not donating a certain amount of money to him. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, but you see, he take that money and he go spend it on himself. He go like when he went to Japan and all that. What the hell he need to go to Japan for? Yeah, sister, they do got that 20-hour limit on StreamYard. They do. They want you to pay for that subscription. They want you to pay for that subscription. Oh yeah, no doubt about it. He is. Tariq is another one. Hmm. Yeah, his wife is half black and half Khazar. You know, if he's talking all this pro-black stuff, why he didn't find him a dark-skinned sister? You know, a pure melanated sister. He wouldn't get him a half breed. And he's suspect too, man. He just looks suspect. Um, Tariq Nasheed. He might be a sodomite. He just passed off because a lot of these sodomites, they got wives and children. That's a cover. Deep down inside, they're a sodomite too. Yeah, no doubt about it, Raphael, y'all. Oh, yep. Because Umar knows that we Yasharites are going to cut him for his foolery and lies. Talking about, I'm a descendant of Frederick Douglass. You ain't no descendant of Frederick Douglass. That's a scam. He just used that as a ploy to put his name out there. Yeah, don't give that man y'all money. I'm telling you, he gonna take y'all money. He gonna use it on himself. He gonna spend it to live a certain lifestyle. Like a lot of these big YouTubers. That's all these big YouTubers do. They live their so-called best life off of their subscribers' donations. It's a hustle. It's a hustle. Yeah, serious beast back. He claimed he a descendant of Frederick Douglass. I'm a descendant of Frederick Douglass. He get me all the time. I be laughing when he repeat himself. FDMG will be opening August 2019. FDMG school will open its doors August 2019. That's August 2019. FDMG will open its doors. FDMG will open its doors. Repeating himself like he a genie making a wish or something. Yeah, he was talking about he was gonna have a party, like a grand opening at school, have a party. I'm gonna have African dancers playing the drums. We're gonna have the RBG colors spread all over the surroundings. We're gonna have vendors, we're gonna have food, we're gonna have everything, we're gonna have live musicians, we're gonna have African dancers. I mean, he was just fantasizing, man. And none of that happened. And we're in 2020. Here we are in 2020, according to the heathen Gregorian calendar, and nothing in that school never opened yet. Exactly, Eve. Exactly, Sister Eve. Yep. They be on YouTube all day looking for donations or join their Patreon and hit the cash app. Exactly. Yeah, I did a stream about the Patreon hustle. It's on my channel. Y'all can check that out, the Patreon hustle. I did that was like maybe last year, a couple of months ago, a Patreon hustle. How all these YouTubers, man, they want to use Patreon as a scapegoat. Talking about if you want to see this video, you gotta go to my Patreon. Pay me. Become a Patreon to see this exclusive video. It's a hustle. But all right, fam, I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream. I see I was gonna end it. Y'all keep talking, y'all keep saying stuff, and I'll keep adding to the conversation. It's all good though. Lies. Let the Most High y'all deal with Tariq Nasheed because y'all knows he's not happy. Our people are robbing the people of their hard working money, knowing they're stealing from the people with their lies. Yeah, that is true. You see, that brother got good sense, man. Raphael got some good sense, you know. Oh yeah, don't give y'all people y'all hard earned money. It's bad enough. You know, most Israelites struggling, to make ends meet, whether they have a one income or two income household. Oh, charge my laptop. I gotta try to find a new battery for my laptop. Go see if I can find a battery for my laptop because I have to see what type of model. I think it's a HP. Just look up the model number and see if I can go on one of these things and find me a new battery or something. Yeah, Ron Dalton. Yeah, man. Ron Dalton, man. I don't know. I don't rock with him 100% because he gave Pastor Dowell the Hebrew Man of the Year. Then he made a video. I think I didn't see the whole. I didn't see the whole video because it just disgusted me. It was him and Michael Israel talking about is interracial marriage a sin, and they probably was defending it. They probably was defending because Pastor Dowell, some of his congregation members, they in mixed marriages. What about Ron Dalton, who belittled black folk to give him more money because he not receiving enough to support his movement? Yeah, man, you can't. Yeah, he kind of suspect too. You know, like I say, man, yeah, any Israelite that's teaching that to marry Gentiles is not a sin. You can't trust them. Just like in a row, I don't trust Negroes that deal with these pale heathens, man, and they don't speak for my people. Don't don't allow these don't allow these Israelites that want to marry he to speak for our people. You know, because they want to bring in the great race. They want to try to purge out our seed and replace us with the damn great race. That's how most black ancient civilizations fell because of the great race, i.e. the biracial race. If you read the book, they got a book called The Destruction of Black Civilization. I think they talk about that. You know, i.e. the Moors. When these stupid ass Moorish men impregnated these white women, these biracial children, or the great race child took over, turned on these dumb asses. Tariq Nasheed and Umar Johnson, and especially Ron Dalton Jr., better repent, or worse things are going to happen to them. The Most High Yah, by the Most High Yah. Like I say, I don't know him personally. I don't know what's going on behind these closed doors. That's between them and the Most High. But at least he put out. He's trying to put out that movie from Hebrews to Negroes. I don't rock with him because he wants our people to marry Gentiles. It's okay with him. He supports Pastor Dow. So what's that telling you? Yeah, man, Pastor Dollar, man, he corrupted Michael Israel, because Michael Israel never used to be like that. He was doing his own thing with spiritual combat. Then he started rocking with straightway. Then all of a sudden, man, he uplifting straightway. Yeah, that compound living is not for everybody, man. The Most High don't want us to do that compound living, man. Like even in the scriptures say in the kingdom, there's many mansions. Israelites gonna have their own dwelling places in the kingdom. They're gonna have their own homes. We're gonna be dwelling amongst each other, it's true, but we're gonna have our own places. You see that, even Brother Jacob was talking about that. You see, man, let me tell you something about these compound living. They want your wife and children. They run you off that compound, but they want to keep your wife. Yeah, they're gonna have you working. They're gonna have you working like a field hand. And let's be real, man. The majority of us, man, we don't want to do that hard labor work on that land. I'm just being real, man. The majority of us, man, so-called black people, Israelites, man, we don't want to, man. And they want to get on us for living in the city or living in our own homes. They want you to sell your home, sell all your stuff, and go live on their land, man. Damn that, man. There's no salvation by location, man. The Most High gonna gather us wherever we at. If we righteous and we have faith, the Most High gonna gather us from where we at. Yeah, I like how you say that, Raphael. Y'all straight to hell when you go astray. Instead of straight way, straight to hell. Yep, that compound living, man. And like, we don't know what's going on behind closed doors. You know, everybody want to follow Jim Jones' blueprint and fail to realize, look what happened to Jim Jones. A gift destroys the heart. Pastor Dowd receiving all them donations and have a congregation full of Gentiles. That's probably running his compound. Exactly, Eve. See, Sister Eve on point. She on point with that. Ain't no Gentile supposed to be lording over a damn Israelite. Ain't no Gentile supposed to be lording over an Israelite, man. That's boasting against the natural branches. Like it talks about in Romans chapter 11. You're not supposed to boast against the natural branches. Yeah, they want people to come to their compound, sell all your earnings. Say they want you to leave leave your good job. Even if you got a decent job, leave all that behind, sell all that you have, and go live on that compound. Hold on, I'm coming back. Go make a hold on, I'll be back. I used to listen to hold up. I used to listen to Michael Israel, but he changed. Oh yeah, he changed big time. Exactly. Exactly. He's hateful and disrespectful. Let's see. That's more like a plantation way to me because straight to hell way is leading our own Yahshurite people astray to high crooked way, not the narrow way where the most high Yah is at. Straight to hell, laughing myself off. Yeah, straight to hell, yep. Straight to hell way. Straight to hell way, yeah. Yeah, man, Raphael, y'all who can't say it that, man. He was like, instead of straight way, it should be straight way to hell. Boy, he had me rolling when he said that. Straight to hell way. Yeah, and then he want to call people out and he want to call people out and to debate him, Pastor Dow. He want to be like, sister, he be like, Watchman, Yahoo and Deborah, I'll fly y'all out to the location and we can have our debate. He calling out all people. But man, it'd be wise not to respond to him. Then he want to call them cowards, but not responding to him. And let me tell y'all something. See what's bad about that compound living, the way they living, you don't got no privacy. You don't have no privacy. You don't. Because they're going to be all in your household. You ain't going to have enough room to breathe and relax. It's a cult. It's like a cult, man. It's like a cult. It's a cult mentality. As soon as you rise up and start thinking for yourself, they're gonna kick you off the land. They're gonna kick you off the land, but they're gonna keep your family there though. Especially if you got a wife. But yeah, I advise any Israelite, man, don't go there. Don't go on those compounds. Don't do that. Or you and K Judah was talking about Geno Jennings yesterday. All right. Oh, Geno Jennings, that's the pastor, huh? I think that's the pastor, that be he be telling a little truth like. Yeah, no doubt about it, he is arrogant. Yeah, I noticed that he got that arrogant, prideful spirit. The Most High hate that, man. You to be too arrogant like that, the Most High don't appreciate that. He better repent. Indeed, he better repent. He got a lot of repenting to do. Okay, yeah. All right. Like I say, we don't know what's going on behind closed doors on them compounds, on them straightway compounds. You see, they put a pretty face on camera. We don't know what's going on behind off cameras on them compounds. We don't know. It could probably be abusing them sisters, man, behind behind the off the cameras. And like how they got the channel sister to sister. Why in the hell you got Gentile woman being the main host on that show, sister to sister? They got their channel sister to sister for the woman the straight way or for Israelite women to watch. Why? And then they want to say, then Michael Israel want to say, oh, the sister to sister channel is better than all the other Israelite channel for women. Because you got some Israelite channel, you got some Israelite women have channels for the women. But the way Michael Israel uplifts straightway, like that's the place to be. Like straightway is the only place to be. They ain't no different from the ISUPK. When ISUPK say, oh, if you're not with IUS, if it's not coming from ISUPK, it's not from the Lord. That's their slogan. If you ain't getting your truth from ISUPK, you're not dealing with the Lord. Dollar was very rude to me on their live chats when I said I left the traditional church. Yeah, all I gotta say, man, people that's on them compounds, they better wake up, man. And you see what's bad about that? Even if they wake up, it's gonna be hard for them to come back into, society or deal with their family members again, their natural family members. Because some of the people that live on Straightway, they probably cut ties with their natural family. They probably cut ties with their natural family. And let's say if they get out of that Straightway compound, it's gonna be hard for them to reconnect with their natural family because they probably say some harsh things to their natural family. Probably sworn off their parents, you know, siblings, loved ones, cousins, when you're in this truth, man, you still got to deal with your natural family because that's your people, man. You can't write them off, man, because you never know when you're gonna need their help for something in life. Real talk. You can't cut them off, man. That's still especially your parents. That's the fifth commandment: honor thy father and thy mother. That's still your parents. You still gotta honor. They still gotta honor that fifth commandment, whether they're in this truth or not. But you see, they probably teach their people in straight way, don't deal with your family member, probably. Don't deal with your natural family. Your family is straight way now. I really believe he got a problem with women, period. Especially black women. Possible, yeah. Yeah, if they teaching marriage to Gentiles, that's what it is. That's why I say they on that SYMBM crap. They don't want to deal with their own woman that the Most High created for them, and they want to deal with other nations' women. They got a problem with. They got a problem with their women, exactly. Because if they pushing brothers to marry Gentile women, and they say ain't nothing wrong with it, something ain't right. They leading Israel astray. They leading Israel astray, and then they want to come against Watchmen and Deborah because Watchmen and Deborah they preaching against that. They want to come against them. Yeah, he ain't gonna bust a grape though, Raphael Yahoo. Pastor Dow ain't gonna do nothing. He just talking. He just running his mouth. Yeah, he threatened Jediah, Richardson Kelly, and Watchman and his wife. Man, Richardson Kelly, man, did an exposed video on him. Pastor Dow used to rock with that pervert pastor, AJ Stairs, whatever that heathen name is, that old perverted heathen. Oh, pervert. He's feeling on them young women, man. Oh, pervert. They should put his ass under the jail. And see another bad thing about these compounds, the older men, they're gonna try to intimidate the younger men from marrying the younger woman. Because the older men they gonna see the fresh young woman coming up age, like she may be 18 or 19 and 20. No, she's supposed to be with a younger man. But these older men, they're gonna want to take all the younger women, and that's gonna leave the younger men out. The younger men ain't gonna be able to have a wife because these old perverts, they gonna want the younger woman. And even though they got their wife already, they gonna want the that's why I say, man, it's a damn cult mentality. Yeah, RC Stairs, yeah. Yeah, RC Stairs, that old heathen pervert. Especially if they got more men and women on these compounds. Let's say if they got 30 women and 50 men, all the men ain't gonna have a wife, man. And them other men that don't have wives, their loins gonna be tingling, because we men, and same thing for women that don't have a man, we human. We get them urges, you know. What that's gonna lead them other men? They gonna have to find a woman in the world. That's why I say that compound living, man, is setting up, it's a recipe for disaster. It's a recipe for disaster. It is. I saw a video where in Israel they are encouraging the white Israeli men, Israeli women to marry African men in hopes that it weakens the race or something to that effect. Yeah, they wanna push that IR agenda worldwide. They want to push that IR agenda. You know, that's how come our people got all these health issues now and these diseases from IR and mixing with these people, with these heathens. Before we mix with these heathens, our people wasn't having all these health issues, like mental retardation and all that, and disabilities and all these diseases and stuff. We got that from mixing with them heathens. And Craig Mack should have left that cult before he passed. Yeah, he had no business going to RC Stare, Craig Mack. That's what could have took him out. Yeah, but the Israelis or the Khazars, they've been trying to get, our people out of the land of Israel. They trying to make the woman sterile. They giving shots to make the woman sterile. My daughter goes with a white boy. I pray, y'all. Oh, sorry to hear that, sister. I know that must vex your spirit. That vex any Israelite parent spirit, man, to see their children dealing with a Gentile. Yeah, we have to pray for these younger generations, man, because they pushing that RI agenda and stuff. You know, since see, back in the days, our people had a sense of pride about ourselves. If we were to lay with one of these heathens, we feel dirty. We feel like we laid in filth. But these days, our people don't have a sense of pride about themselves. They don't. They figure, oh, that's all a past. We in the liberal stage. You could thank the liberals for that, man. That's why I see the liberals are worse. The liberal minds are worse. Don't get me wrong, both political parties are worse, but the liberals are worse because the liberals they back the IR agenda, the LGBTQ Q community, whatever you call them, damn sodomites, the alphabet groups. They want to add all them letters to the alphabet. I'm just calling them the sodomite nation. That's what I call them, the sodomite nation. Exactly, Sister Eve. That's why the media is pushing it, pushing IR everywhere. They know who we are. And not only it weakens us, but we also sinning against the Most High Yah too. And it helps with their dying race. Yeah, because they dying off. They're the weaker race. Okay, they want to push white supremacy. Why in the hell they want to breed with somebody they claim to be inferior than them. That's letting you know they are the inferior race. Exactly, Sister Eve. They're the real. That's why I say white supremacy is a myth, man, because they know they're inferior. They want to push white supremacy because they know they're inferior in reality. Yeah, and you see, man, they listen to the media, and then a gender war on YouTube ain't making it even better, making it worse. Because you got the brothers bashing sisters, you got the sisters saying black men ain't this, and you got the brothers want to go overseas and deal with foreign women and all that, and you got the swirlers on YouTube. You got these interracial couple channels that's getting a lot of subscribers. Then the black couple channels, you know, and then they want to call you racist for promoting black love. Get out of here because it's righteous. That's why. You trying to do anything righteous, they want to look at it as evil. Oh yeah, but it's been going on. It's out here too in Louisiana. You got some of these low self-esteem brothers, man. They get with any damn bottom shelf Becky. I call them Kermit the Frog Negroes because that's what Kermit the Frog and Miss Piggy symbolize. Kermit the Frog is the dark-skinned self-hate Negro, and Miss Piggy is the trashy white woman. That's what that symbolize. Got a lot of Kermit the Frog Negroes down here in my area in Louisiana. They'll get with any, they'll get with any bottom shelf Becky. She could be 200 pounds. He'd be a skinny brother in decent shape. She'd be probably 200 pounds out of shape and have nerves to put his seed up in that. No self-respect, man. No honor. No self-respect. No, don't know your worth. That's what you call when you don't know your worth. But like I said, when you and the Most High ain't dealing with you, because if the Most High was dealing with you, the Most High Spirit will tell you to be with the daughter of Zion. Real talk. But Craig Mack should have think better before going to find guidance to that cause, especially RC Stare, instead of finding guidance by the Most High Yah and knowledge and wisdom in the Holy Bible. And that's another thing. Our people, we look to these celebrities as leaders and guidance, man. Other groups don't do that. Other nations don't do that. They look to they like world leaders, to speak on their issues. We look towards celebrities. As soon as a celebrity speak about issues, we say, oh yeah, we agree with them. We agree with them. We agree with them that. We agree with her on that. Just because a celebrity said they gonna want to acknowledge that. But as soon as somebody like us say something, meaningful or true, they don't want to acknowledge it because we are nobody to them. We ain't a celebrity. Oh yeah, I just shake my head when I see my people dealing with these Gentiles, whether it was a brother or sister. I be like, man, what the hell? What happened to y'all? What's wrong with y'all mind? Why y'all sharing a bed with these two-legged dogs, man? If y'all know the true origins of these heathens, man, y'all don't want to sleep with them. And I'm sure, and they smell different from us. They smell different from us, man. That's all white people see us as recreational sex partners. They don't see us as wives or husbands. They just see us. They just want to fulfill their bed buck or bed witch fantasy. That's all they really want. They want to have that just to take to tell their grandchildren or tell their comrades. Oh man, I was with a black woman once, man. I was or the white woman. Oh, I had a brother once. And the myth is true. Once you go black, you can't go black. That BS and all that. I'm telling y'all, that's all they see us as brothers. They see you, the white woman see you as a human dildo. That's all they see you as. Same thing for the sisters. The white man just see y'all as a human sex toy. But you can't tell our people nothing because they stiff necked. They stiff necked, man. That's how you know the scriptures is truth, because our people are stiff necked. Well, all praise to the Most High. Your cousin is getting a divorce from that heathen. Now, my opinion, for any brother or sister that has dealt with whites before, and you want to get back with your own people, my advice to you is, you know what you should do? You should purify yourself. You know, be celibate for a year and purify your temple, man. Be celibate for at least a year or two. Don't deal with nobody, man. Just purify yourself. You know, especially for the sisters, like for the sisters, y'all take your bath in some oils, also purify your body, because it talks about that in the book of Esther. That's what the Persian king did to his women. He made them purify themselves like for a year or something like that, and they had to take a bath and all this in the book of Esther. You know, just to get that taint off y'all, man. To get that damn heathen taint off. That goes for the brothers and sisters. Yeah, what's up? Yeah, that's going on. Yeah, a lot of these white men going in the hood pulling pranks on our people. Yeah, they like messing with our people, man. These heathens, man, they bold. Yeah, it's sad, Sister Eve. Yeah, because if you, that's why I say, ain't no hate worse than self-hate. I mentioned that many times. I said, ain't no hate worse than self-hate. Because if you love yourself, you're gonna want to replicate yourself. Yeah, they like pulling them stupid pranks, man. White men. And you see it on the TV ads. I don't watch too much TV. I don't barely watch TV. Even on the internet ads, on the YouTube ads, you see the interracial parents. Well, what's going to happen to the biracial or the gray race children? The gray race? They better repent or die. That's all I can tell them. Repent or die and acknowledge who we are. You know, repent or die. I pray my daughter doesn't have kids by that man. I loathe that thing. And we pray for your daughter. Yeah, that affects any Israelite parent. Yeah, to see your children have side children by the heathen. Yeah, because man, I know if I had a daughter, or son, and they have children with a heathen, man, I probably just own them. Especially a son, I probably want to kick his ass. Shit, we have a few like Heihachi and Kazuya on a Tekken game. Nobles don't mix their bloodline with commoners. We the nobles, man. The Israelites, we the noble. We just don't know it. Most of our people don't know it because of the lies of the media. We the real nobles of the earth. We the salt of the earth. They the commoners, man. The other nations are really the commoners. Yeah, they got a lot of black men and black women bashing channels on YouTube. That gender war. That's why I say we the only race that bash each other and promote not being with each other. Something ain't right. Something ain't right about that. You don't see that in the Chinese community, the Asian community, the Hispanic community, the white community. You don't see. Yeah, they got their issues with their women, but they don't got all these. I'm sure all men got issues with their women, like all nations of men got issues with their women, but they don't have. You don't see Asian women bashing channels, East Indian women bashing channels. It's only in our community, on a YouTube sector, on a black sector of YouTube. Y'all need to read this book called The Interracial Con Game by Yu Juma. It's on Amazon. Okay, I'm gonna have to look that up. Yeah, because it is a setup. It's a setup, interracial, you know. It's not stopping racism. I know that for a fact. It ain't gonna end racism. Because you see, you got some of these liberal minded blacks thinking, we sleep and have children with these peckerwoods. It's gonna end racism. Nah, it ain't gonna end racism. It's not gonna end racism. It's just gonna add more fuel to the fire. In my opinion, it's gonna add more fuel to the fire. And it's doing it. And it's tearing families apart. Because that's the dark side. You see, you got all these interracial couple channels on YouTube. I bet you they family don't probably want to support them from both sides because it tears families apart, man, on both sides, on the white side and the black side. Because you're gonna always have them group of family members on either side that is not right. Cory Booker drops out of the presidential race. All right. Yeah, man. Like I say, these presidentials, man, they pick the presidents. They pick the presidents and all that. But I think Trump gonna get another term, no? That clown gonna get another term. Oh yeah, we already what 20% of the population or something like that in the US? We can't afford to be mixing with these damn heat. Look how some of the black communities being gentrified. And now they trying to gentrify our wombs. They trying to gentrify the black woman wombs and gentrify our seed, you know. That's why I say gentrification has more to do with buildings. They want to gentrify our people. They want to gentrify us by replacing us with the damn gray race. People better wake the hell up. Our people better wake the hell up, man. 2020 is time to wake up. Time to wake the hell up. 2020, man. Come on now. Don't realize they trying to gentrify us. They trying to first they gentrifying our communities and they gonna try and gentrify us as a people. Why you think in the media you rarely see dark skinned blacks? It's either biracials being used as black people in the media. Like for the movies, commercials, you rarely see full-blooded blacks. And what I mean by full-blooded blacks, come from two black parents. Because you got the whites and the black, oh, we all mix anyway. Their DNA. No, if you got two, in my opinion, if you got two Israelite parents or two so-called black parents, you're full-blooded black. Damn that old. Damn what your lineage is, your ancestor. No, you full-blooded black. Because you got two black parents. You know, it's gonna be like, come with that DNA stuff. Oh, we all mixed. You got European, man, blah, blah, blah. You got two black parents, you black, damn it. You got two white parents, you white. You got two Asian parents, you're Asian. Two Japanese parents. Hell, even if you got a Chinese parent and one Japanese parent, you're still Asian, damn it. Because they all look alike. Shit. All them Asian. He will serve again a damn monster. Yeah, you're a monster, Trump. You know, all these politicians, they monsters. You know, they seek to devour the people. Yeah, because man, they had a some white people like to say that, oh, we all mixed anyway. If we was all mixed, if we was all mixed, you dumb cracker. If we was all mixed, why you got all these different languages and nationalities? If you read Genesis chapter 11, the Most High wanted people to spread out. That's why he confounded the language of people. He didn't want everybody to be this melting pot. He wanted everybody to be spread out. When he told Noah's three sons, he said, y'all have your own families, y'all spread out. You didn't want this melting pot stuff. because that's going to cause confusion. And look what's happened today in America to a melting pot, nothing but confusion. Yeah, true. Exactly. But yeah, man, our people better wake up, man. Come on now. It's 2020. We in an age of information. We in an information age. All the knowledge and wisdom out there, man. But people willfully want to be ignorant, though. They willfully want to be ignorant, which is dangerous. Yeah, oh yeah, a lot of our people are being missing. They harvesting our people organs, yep, because they know we got better genetics than them. That's why I say, man, they could preach all this white supremacy all day long. At the end of the day, they know they still inferior compared to us. Yeah, they may be on top for now, but they slowly declining. They slowly decline. They going down. They know they going down, man. They know their kingdom about to end. That's why they pushing all this wickedness towards our people, because they know they about to go down. They about to end. They rulership about to come to an end. They know the prophecies, man. They know the prophecies. And let me tell y'all something about these IR couples. Like when I see them in public, when they hold hands, they start holding hands. As soon as they get to a large crowd of people, they hurry up and release their hands because they know the pressure's on them. They know they're being scorned at, you know. Or what they do is they don't walk. They walk like a certain distance apart from one another. They rarely walk side by side. Some of them walk side by side, you know. But the majority of them, when they hold hands and when they get, say, like if they go into a shopping center, like a store or shopping center, they might hold hands in the parking lot. But as soon as they get to the opening doors where they see a large crowd of people, or they see it when they come in contact with people, they hurry up and release hands. Because they know it's unnatural. They know in their spirit that shit, they're not supposed to be doing that shit. That shit is unnatural. In the ancient times, you'll probably get spit at. You get spit in the face, or they spit on the ground where you walk at. Gee, I be want to do that. I ain't gonna lie. I be want to spit on the ground where they walk at, man. But I say, nah, I don't want to cause a scene because I might end up beating the shit out of a heathen, man, and then put my Israelite behind in jail. Because they know when we get it, they know when we get into beating a heathen ass up, we want to half kill a heathen. Gee, I'll probably be tempted to go nat turn on his ass. you know. But yeah, they know it's unnatural. But that's comes with the territory for those Israelites. They want to deal with heathens. You're gonna have to deal with the scorn, the side eyes from our people and the family members. And you know their family members gonna talk about them. Especially for the brothers, man. If you a brother, you dealing with a Becky, man. You best believe your mama, your grandmother, your aunts, and female cousins, they gonna talk about you like a dog, and rightfully so. Rightfully so, because you know you're out of order. You know, you're out of order. You came out of you came from black seed, you came from black loins, you came out of a black womb. Why you want to put your seed in a black womb and bring forth another black child, Israelite child? That's no logic right there. You're thinking with lust. You're not thinking with logic. You're thinking with the flesh. But you can't tell these, simple-minded Negroes nothing. They gotta have their Becky. They think they coming above because they got them a Becky. Whether she a Landwell Becky, they don't care. They got them a Becky. And I bet you these brothers still desire a sister because that's in their DNA to desire a sister. You can't come tell me when they see all these beautiful dark-skinned sisters, all any shade color of a sister, they don't desire that, but it's too late. They sold their soul, they sold their birthright by putting their seed in the side of a Becky. That's why I say, man, when you think of Esau selling his birthright, that's what I think of our people when they live and have, like, that's what I think with our brothers and sisters when they have children with these heathens, they selling their birthright. They got the spirit of Esau on them. They selling their birthright. Them black men really be embarrassed bringing that Mayo man into the barbecue. Man, if I was having a barbecue, I'd be like, first of all, you ain't bringing that dog here. Leave that dog on a leash. That's what our people should come back to be like, hey, look, leave that dog on a leash. Same thing for the sisters, man. Don't bring that dog here, man. You don't know he might try to spy on us. Because they shaded like that. Them white men shaded, they might try to study us, they might try to plot on us. Yeah, that's what's wrong. They want to invite too many people to the barbecue, man. These outsiders. Yeah, they be embarrassed in public too with they back because they barely hold their hands to their backers in public. That goes for the sisters and the brothers that's dealing with the heathens. They know they doing wrong. They know they doing wrong, but they prideful though. That's why they out of pride, they will still deal with these heathens because of pride and self-hatred. Because I know it vexes the sisters when y'all see brothers with white women. Just like it vexes me when I see sisters with white men. I ain't gonna lie. Especially when a sister, she dressed modest, she got her hair natural, and she got a good hair on her shoulder. That shit make me want to punch a hole in the wall. I ain't gonna lie, make me want to hulk out. Be like, damn, why in the hell she gotta be this fucking heathen? This flea mangy mutt. See if more brothers was like the righteous brothers and it'll vex them, they'll be getting vexed too. But a lot of brothers in the world, they don't care. They be like, oh, she with a white man? I don't care. I'm gonna just get me a Becky or a Latino. I don't give a damn if she with a white man. I'm gonna get my Becky. Like that's gonna solve the problem. It ain't gonna solve the problem. Yep. They want to invite too many people to the barbecue though. Especially these heathens, man. Just because they listen to a few rap songs, probably know a few slang. At the end of the day, they still a heathen. And they still got their white privilege at the end of the day. It don't matter how cool they think you are with them. At the end of the day, they still can play their white privilege card. They still got their card that say white privilege. But you can't tell these simple-minded Negroes nothing, no. Can't tell them nothing. They think they know. Especially the younger generation, they think they know. until the heathens bite them until the heathens turn on them. That's when they're gonna learn the hard way. It goes with the story with the scorpion and the frog. You know the old story how the scorpion wanted the frog to carry him across the river, and the frog was like, "You're a scorpion. You're gonna sting me." And the scorpion told the frog, "No, I'm not gonna sting you. Just let me ride on your back so you can bring me across the river. So you swim across the river and bring me across to the other side. I'm not gonna sting you." And so the frog let the scorpion rode on his back, and the scorpion stung him. And the frog was like, "Why in the hell you stung me? We gonna both die now. You gonna poison me, and we gonna both drown." The scorpion was like, "I told you I'm a scorpion, therefore I stung you." Yeah, yeah, you heard about that? Yeah, the scorpion and the frog. Yeah, the scorpion. And that's just to show you, man. That's the nature of these heathens. That's how the heathen are, man. Be like, "Why you stung me? I'm a scorpion. Of course I'm gonna sting you." And they end up both drowning, man. That's the nature of these heathens, man. Our people need to, you see, man, stories like that, man, tell you the truth about these nations. Yeah, he set that frog up, man. If I was the frog, I'd be like, "Man, you can find another way around that river. I'm swimming." If I was the frog, I'd be like, "You ain't getting on me, scorpion." Yeah, exactly, Eve. Yeah, that's what they do. That's what these IRL couples do. Like when they see, especially when they come around other blacks, they feel alienated. They hurry up and trying to separate from their white partner. I be wanting to tell them, man, y'all know y'all not happy. Y'all just showing off because we don't know what's going on behind closed doors. You see, that's what ticks me off. They want to paint IR relationships like they perfect and like normal relationships with your own people ain't. All relationships gonna have their problems, man. All relationships, But the way they promoting this IR bull crap, like it's all roses and rainbows and shit. They don't realize we don't know these heathens, man. They may be doing all kind of barbaric stuff to our woman, man. Same thing with the white woman. When a brother's getting down with the white woman, that white woman might be like, "Man, screw me harder, N-word." She might be calling the N-word while he's screwing her. Call it, or when they get into an argument, she'll call him the N-word and he ain't gonna do nothing about it. You know, because that's the first thing they're gonna result to, especially the white men. They're gonna be call you the N-word. Call you the N-word. They're gonna result to racial slurs. Yeah, it's like our people are locked up inside their head. Yeah. But that's why I say, man, a lot of these YouTube channels are all toxic. Like these black men bashing channels, these black women bashing channels, they very toxic for the younger generation of our people. Because the younger generation, they gonna see that. They ain't gonna want to deal with their own people. They're gonna want to venture out. They're gonna want to venture out. But man, we had 2 hours, man. I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream. I've been was supposed to end it, but Y'all kept on talking and we kept talking about other topics. But hey, that's how I be with live streaming though. You know, when somebody bring up a new subject, then I'll jump in on it. But I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream. It's about 2 hours. But like I said, I appreciate everybody for listening and chopping it up in the chat room. Y'all be blessed, man. Y'all be safe out there. Wherever y'all posted at, y'all be safe out there. And stay in the faith. But all righty. Shout out to Sister Eve, Sister B Sparrow, Raphael Yahoo, Random Woman, and who else may be listening and watching. Shout out to y'all, man. Y'all be blessed. Shalom and blessings to y'all. We'll go ahead and end the stream. Y'all willing, I may do another live stream sometime this week. Or upload a few videos. Or depending if I'm not busy. Hold up, let's see. Moshe, what's your say on black men who dates man and white woman but hates black women for doing what he does? I actually know a simple brother said this and is married to a fat white woman. I think the reason why the sister started swirling because the brothers started doing that shit first. Because as men, we are leaders. Like I said before, a man will lead a woman into righteousness or wickedness. So whenever the brother's doing wicked shit, the sister's gonna start doing wicked shit. You know, and that's why you got these sisters, you know, going to the damn Pecker Woods because of the brothers. They want to deal with the Pecker Woods or Miss Picking. I think if more brothers will stop doing that shit, sisters will cling back to us. They'll stop doing it. You know, yeah, but a lot of brothers, man, they 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 hate the sister so much they'd rather be with a landwell trashy white woman. They'll pass up a good sister. You know, she may be skinny, she may not have a body that he want, but she may have a good head on her shoulder, and she down for the cause. But he'll pass up that good sister just to be with that trashy fat landwell white woman because the white woman will probably pit out faster. You know, but the sister gonna want him to be her husband before she give it to him. You know, that's one reason why brothers deal with these heathen harlots, man, because the heathen harlots they want that bed buck fantasy. And these brothers, they got it by lust, and they want to taste that white woman, man. They got it by lust, you know. But yeah, that's one of the reasons why sisters, you know, because you know the interracial shit been going on for centuries, thousands of years, but ain't nothing new under the sun. But and history is the greatest teacher. History should teach us that it doesn't solve the problem. Because if you don't know your history, you're doomed to repeat it. You know, and that's real. If you don't know your history, you're doomed to repeat it. I agree 100 exactly. You know, the scriptures told us that men are leaders, so a man could lead a nation of men could lead their women to righteousness or wickedness. Don't you know, many sisters, that's what that diverse stuff has said, what you have said. Yeah, they doing it because of the brothers are doing it, you know. But like I said, it's not gonna solve our people's problems. It's not gonna end the curses of Deuteronomy 28. It's just gonna cause our people to sin more, lead Israel into sin, you know. And hey, we gotta look at it like this. They probably might be part of 2/3, you know. 2/3 gotta go. It's sad to see so many good brothers and sisters, man. They're gonna go that route. They want to go that route, man. And you ever notice every time you see our people with a white person, the Israelite person be attractive and the white person be unattractive. You know, I'd be like, it be the brother or sister may be the better looking one, and the heathen one be unattractive. But oh man, y'all be blessed, man. I said I was gonna end the stream, but y'all got me keep talking. Yeah, that is true. The majority of black women want brothers, man, because that's in their DNA. That's from the spirit of the Most High. You know, the majority of black women want and love black women to the point they will remain single before dating white men. That's loyalty right there. Yeah, they got a lot of sisters that's celebrate, now they probably been out in the world, they been around, but they repent, you know, or even sisters in the world, they might be getting their stuff together. And they know they don't want to deal with these heathens, even though they got to battle the temptation because the media pushing that damn RI agenda, you know, they battling against that temptation, but they want to be with a brother. Yeah, that pissed me off. When I see these sisters, man, decent sisters, be with these beach bum looking crackers, looking like they beach bums all shaggy from Scooby Doo. I'd be like, what? Just because he got that pale skin, though, you know. But like I said, our people need to wake up, man. They need to wake up because it's not gonna solve our problem. Dealing and marrying and having children with these heathens is not gonna solve our problem. And the children are gonna suffer. The biracial children are gonna be the ones that really suffer because they're gonna be torn in between confusion. They're gonna be a gray child, call them a gray race because black and white make gray. And when you're in gray, you're in between. That's what really all it means when I say gray race. It just means you're in between the black and white race and you're confused. It's the great children that's gonna suffer the most, or the i.e. the biracial children, they're gonna suffer the worst because they're not gonna really be accepted by both sides, and they're gonna be used as a pawn for the rest of their life by the white side, man, and the white side, and the black side. You see, that's the problem, man. That's the stuff most biracial people gotta go through. They gotta be used, they're gonna be a pawn all their life. They're gonna be used as a bargaining chip all their life. And I really feel sorry for them. Like I said, because I got nothing against biracial people because they didn't actually come into the world like that. Some of them are actually good people and cool. I got nothing against the biracial people, man. I said that on my channel many times, but it's sad because they're going to be confused and they're going to be used as a pawn all their life. And that's no life nobody should want to live, man, being used as a pawn. Nah, it's not. It's not going to stop the curses of Deuteronomy 28. Race mixing is not going to stop our curses. Exactly. And these heathens fail to realize when they deal with us, especially if we don't know who we are, they take on our curses too. you know. But yeah, man. You know. But our people need to wake up, man. They need to get out that liberal mindset. Because like I say, in all the captivities our ancestors went through, like Egyptian, Persian, Greek, Roman, I'm sure they tried the IR agenda. Prime example in the book of Exodus, when they want to kill all the firstborn male children, when they want to kill all the babies when Moses was born. The Egyptian men probably would want to try to sleep with all Israelite women. But the Most High stopped that from happening. You see, because they want to try to miscegenate us out of existence, but that's not gonna happen, no. Because think about it, we've been here what 400 some years, and I'm sure they tried to miscegenate us out. It's not gonna happen. Not on the Most High's watch. Because you gotta think about it. There's more women than men. There's more women than men. And the white race are dying off. Every white man can't get a black woman. It's impossible. Like the universe don't work like that. The Most High don't allow the universe to work like that. You know. And plus, they got weakened genetics. They got weak genetics. So they could push that IR BS all they want. It's gonna fail. You're gonna have a lot of our people fall for the foolery and be buffoons. But we just gotta pray that they wake up and come out of the buffoonery and come back home. Because the elite ain't down with that IR stuff. The elite, like the royal family, the Rothschilds, Rockefellers, they more into being with themselves, inbreed, That's why they got that stuff going on with the royal family now. They going after Harry and Meghan Markle. Prince Harry talking about he want to renounce his royal duties. I'm gonna tell y'all the truth about Prince Harry. I think he probably really wants to be with a full-blooded sister, because he just looked like the type that want to be with a sister, man. He just looked like that rebel type, man, want to break away. But no, he need to stick with his own. And I think that's why the queen mad. The queen probably mad that he married Meghan Markle, even though she a half-breed. I hate to say it, man. Prince Harry might end up like Princess Diana, man. They might end up taking that brother out. Salakia, man, Salakia. They might end up taking that heathen out. Not a damn brother. He ain't no brother of mine. I rebuke you, Hashatan. I rebuke you in the name of Yeshua HaMashiach for making me say that crap. He a heathen, man. They might try to take that heathen out just because he married Meghan Markle. And he probably could have dealt with a few African women when he went to Africa, Prince Harry. Yeah, he want to renounce his royal duties, and the queen mad at him about that. Ain't like he gonna be king anyway, because I think Lexingline is his older brother is next to be the ruler, king. But I don't even think he's gonna be king, because by the time that happens, the Most High might purge the earth, and we might be in the kingdom, y'all willing, But I know I could ramble on. I said I was gonna end the stream. It's about 2 hours and 13 minutes, but that's how it is, man. That's how it be. But yeah, like I say, the elite and all these royal families around the world, like world leader families, they're not down with that RI. They want to push that to the masses of people, like the lower people, the masses. Because they know that's not going to work, man. The elite, they know that's not going to work and solve anything. So they just want to confuse the masses of people with that crap. But man, let me end this stream, man, before I end up being on here another hour. I know y'all got stuff to do, just like I got stuff to do. Got to start our days and stuff. But I appreciate y'all for listening. May y'all be blessed in Yeshua's name. Y'all willing, I'll chop it up with y'all on the next stream. But until then, shalom and peace.